We know we didn't.
What's going on, Minty Munchers? It is episode 3. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you've been enjoying the video so far. Today we are near the mailbox in Birmingham and we're going to be eating Indian food because 3 people requested Indian food. We're going to head inside and hope that they will let us film the food as it is being cooked so you guys can immerse yourself just a little bit more into that food. But while I waffle along, here is this side of Birmingham. If you haven't seen it before, if you don't explore Birmingham, then you'll see it while I'm talking right now. If you guys have any suggestions while I'm waffling, just head on to the comment section. You want to see a type of food, comment it down below. You know, smash that like button, because guys, come on man, you like the video, I like the video, we like the video. Let's do the video, do you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. Hit that subscribe button if you're not already. Click that bell icon so you get notified every week. We post every Friday new episodes. Smash that like button, and yeah, we're gonna go meet you at the Indian place. Okay, we're moving. Bye.
Feeling good, mate. Feeling good. How you feeling, mate?
Feeling good. Feeling good. Okay guys, I'm awkwardly recording at the entrance of the shop because the bowling would not let us film outside there, so we're just standing in the door. So this is the Mowgli, guys. It's in Grand Central. It's an Indian place, and we're gonna get a table and try some good food. So let's go.
So this one was explained a bit to first time. So it's like a tapas, more of a tapas style menu.
Okay.
Portion sizes are smaller, so we usually recommend around 2 to 3 portions per person.
Okay, so about 4 or 5 per big person.
You could say that, yeah. All the curries will come on their own. So if you want to get rice or bread, you can get those separately in the carb section.
Okay.
And all the dry portions are just down the side here.
Okay, no problem. Sorry, I just wanted to ask as well, is there any chance we could maybe get a shot of the kitchen, like the food being cooked?
Because we don't really allow anyone to health and safety.
Okay, well I can put all the settings on the camera and then you can take it in there.
I mean, I studied media at uni, I can do it for you.
Yeah, if you could do that.
Oh, hell yeah. You're probably better than I am.
That would really help.
Look up
Service,
again.
banging. Are you recording?
Look up. Yeah. Look up, baby. Okay. There we go. That's it. That's the money. Look up again. Oh, yeah. Carry on.
I swear that his commentary, you had the camera in some videos, it's actually jokes. I swear that.
That's why I leave it in there.
What? Huh?
He said it's jokes, that's why I leave it in there.
I think the hype man basically.
Yeah, literally. Like,
Yeah, I knew that with confidence, but
I just said I leave it in there.
no,
because
I'm saying, what part have you ever left in?
there's been a few times where he left it in. Have you not watched the videos? I'm disappointed, bro.
I have, but I don't
Subscribe down.
remember being embarrassed.
Alright, let me explain the menu then. Okay, yeah, so this Indian is a tapas style menu, meaning that you would probably want to get 2 to 3 dishes per person because they're going to come smaller, which I think I prefer anyways because you can try more dishes. I'm not allowed in the kitchen to get shots of the food, but I have asked the waiter and he's saying if he's got free time he's going to go head into there and get the chefs cooking the good food. So we're going to look through this menu right now. I don't know what we're going to order because I've never really seen this type of Indian. I mean, what's bunny chow? What's flipping mother butter? So it's a different style of Indian food right there. So
You got angry bird.
so we're gonna have a look and decide what that is. But yeah, see you in a minute. Oh yeah.
Potatoes and chicken.
That's looking kind of mad still.
These are the Chaat bombs.
Yeah.
It's like a starter.
Yeah.
Curry in the whole lamb.
I got house left.
And I hope you enjoy.
Thank you very much. Okay, so this is the bunny chow, which is Mowgli's showstopper. South African Indian railway workers' favourite, apparently, but I highly doubt this was ever in South India. That's disrespectful. Let's go back. Okay, yes. South African Indian railway workers' favourite. It's said to be a fruity, hot chicken and potato curry served inside of a bread loaf. So you can see the chilies all merging in there. You can see all the chicken, the coriander, and the bread just pulled out and stuffed in on top there, looking beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We got some yogurt chaat bombs, which are crisp bread puffs filled with chickpeas, spiced yogurt, tamarind, and coriander. We have the house lamb curry, which is said to be falling apart and long simmered with anise. Okay, wait, I thought that was saying something else. This is falling apart and long simmered with anise, star anise, plums, chickpeas. Apparently this is their dad's recipe, it says here on the menu. It is a deep, rich home kitchen gem. And last but not least, we have the Angry Bird, which is succulent chicken thighs marinated and roasted on tandoor, spices, yogurt, ginger and garlic, served with pot mustard, Mowgli, slaw, which is coleslaw, with their own little take on it. Okay, so first things first, we are going to start off with these yogurt chaat bombs over here. Forgive my pronunciations, I'm not Indian. My tongue was not made to pronounce those words. This is filled with chickpeas, spiced yogurts, and tamarind and coriander. So without further ado. Straight away, that flavor just bangs. Like, it don't even take, like as soon as you bite down, bang, you're hit with like so much flavor. That tamarind sauce just fills up your mouth. The coriander kind of kicks in at the end. The spiced yogurt is amazing, goes so well with that tamarind sauce. They have kind of like these crispy puff things inside. I don't know if you've ever had Indian Bombay spice mix, when you get those kind of crisps. They have some of those inside. I have tried these before at another restaurant, and I really did not like them at all. But this has restored faith in that, because when I first had it, I bit into it and it was just like pure water just exploding in my mouth, and I wasn't ready for it. Whereas this one is a lot more yogurty, a bit more creamy, and it still has that crunch to it. So this definitely nice. If I had to give it a rating out of 10, I'm gonna eat another one and find out. I think I'm gonna go for a 7. It's a very strong flavor. It's not something you could just snack on. So in terms of, it's very flavorful, very powerful, but there's a bit too much flavor, and so I'd bring the price down a little bit. Just kind of like rich chocolate. You have one piece and you're like, it's really nice, but I can't have too much of it. So that is a 7, and the price of that is £4.95 for that starter right there. And then we're going to move on to the Angry Chicken, which is succulent chicken thighs marinated and roasted in tandoor spices with yogurt, ginger, garlic, served with hot mustard, Mowgli slaw. So I'm not even going to go in for the roti with that one. I'm just going to go straight in for the chicken and the coleslaw. Let's get posh with it. Slice into that. The chicken is feeling succulent, I'm not going to lie. Let's get some of the chili, some of the coriander, and some of the coleslaw all up on that spoon right there. And yeah. Very flavorful tandoori chicken. The char on there, you can just kind of, you see that coming straight from the grill. They've left that crispy char on the end of it. You can taste the tandoori seasoning. The coleslaw kind of balances out that charred flavor and adds in a bit of sweetness. The ginger is just subtly in the background, mixing with the garlic, giving you a bit of burn in your throat. It's really nice. If I had to give that one a rating, I would give that another 7 out of 10. It's really enjoyable. The chicken is succulent. It has that char on the end. It's crispy on the outside, soft and succulent on the inside. The flavor's there. It's what they're saying it is. That's banging also. And if you want to order that, that is £6.95. We are going to move on to the house lamb curry, which I was recommended, and they said was the most popular dish here was the house lamb curry. So we're going to grab a bit of the roti and just use our fingers there and grab some of that. The house lamb curry is falling apart, long simmered with star anise, plums, chickpeas, a deep, rich home kitchen gem, they say. I was trying to read the menu, that's why my fingers look spasticated. Oh yeah. Pictures.
Really?
You forgot the pictures, bro.
Oh.
What's that come after?
How are you gonna take
Yeah.
The star anise in that
Cheat sheet.
is very, very, very subtle and in the background. There's not a strong flavor whatsoever. The plums are really adding that saltiness. The chickpeas is kind of balancing all that out and kind of letting it come together really nicely. The meat is definitely what they said, it's falling apart. Like, there's pieces of ginger on top of that here, floating around, and that just adds a bit of a kick to your spoonful. I'm gonna go in for round 2 before I give that a rating.
Nice though. Is that juicy?
That is delicious. The pieces of coriander garnished on top with the ginger cut through those flavors, make it a lot cleaner and simpler of a flavor. And but yeah, it's really nice. Flavor-wise, it's a bit more on the savory side. There's not that much sweetness coming through. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. It's there, it's nice, but I feel like the flavor isn't so infused with the lamb. The flavor's kind of stayed around the lamb. That could just be the way they've cooked it today. But usually when you have fall apart lamb, you want that flavor to kind of just soaked into the lamb. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt, and I'm gonna get another piece just in
I
case.
just want to eat it.
I'm being a bit lost. Okay, so yeah, I take that back. I think it was just that piece that I had. The flavor's there, but as I said, it's very savory. It's not sharp flavor. It's kind of at the back of your palate. It's almost a musky. If I could explain it, like musk, like a subtle but strong flavor, like at the back of your palate. Really nice. That will set you back £7.25 for that dish right there. And now for the showstopper right here.
Is that with the naan and with the roti and what?
No, so everything here, guys, unless it comes in the actual dish, you have to order separately. So the naan and rice or anything like that doesn't come with the dishes, it comes separately. But without further ado, we're going to jump right into the bunny chow, which is their showstopper. This is apparently a South African Indian railway worker's favorite. It's a fruity hot chicken and potato curry served inside of a bread loaf. So if I lift up that piece of bread there, you can see the bread loaf right there, and you've just got that stuffed into there and pouring out onto the sides. And so we're just going to grab some of this French bread and eat Indian food with it. Just kidding, just kidding. I don't know, it might be Indian. But yeah, let's go straight in for that. Now we're talking.
Yeah.
That is spicy. That is sweet. That is tomatoey. The potatoes soaked up the flavor of that tomato. The chicken is cooked to perfection. That's the most delicious thing on this table right now. That is absolutely delicious. I'm gonna go straight in for number 2. My cuisine is Mediterranean, and this right here is very close to Mediterranean cuisine. It's very tomatoey. It's got the coriander in there. It's got the right spice levels. That right there is a delicious meal. That one is £8.95, and I'm gonna give that one an 8.5 out of 10. It would get a 9, but I think that the tomato is almost just tomato. It's not like a seasoned tomato flavor, it's just like pure tomato flavor. But apart from that, this is an amazing dish. Very, very tasty. I'm gonna get to eating all of this food now because I'm very hungry today for once, and this is delicious. So I hope you guys enjoy watching me eat. That's what I'm about to do. I really like the innovative and unique idea that they've got here, where they've scooped out a loaf of bread and just put the curry right inside there. I'm going to change my rating from 8.5 to 9 just because of the chef's creative skills right there, and in the way that they're serving that dish.
There we go. There we go, guys. Remember this restaurant?
Mowgli, Grand Central. Not bad. A little more on the expensive side because the dishes are smaller, so you would have to order more than one.
Army food.
But if you're trying to come out to eat, you got the money to spend, this is the place. Especially if you're into Indian cuisine, because I'm not really into Indian cuisine. I'm sorry to all the Indians and Asians out there. It's not my favorite partay, but it is really, really nice. I said earlier I didn't want to eat Indian, but after eating this, I'm actually glad that we came here. I'm really enjoying the meal right now.
Hearty mouthful, sir. Hearty little mouthful. Nice.
Use the roti for whatever you want to use it for. It's not specific to any dish.
Yeah, literally. No chill. It's no chill.
I'm hungry. You don't understand. I'm starving today. I'm making a contraption right now. I've got the bunny chow. I've got the angry bird. I'm grabbing some of the house lamb, and I'm gonna shove yogurt chaat while I'm there.
He said top. He said top.
Bruh. Bruh, that's not right. What's so fancy is Samsung's not even big enough for that, and it's still fit it.
She said,
Don't talk with him after.
Yeah,
that was fire. The yogurt and tamarind go into these flavors so well. Now you can, you know.
You rock on.
I was leaning on it though.
Yeah, but there's nothing. That's gay.
It's what you want.
That's gay.
Adesso sapete.
The worst sound effect I've ever heard for a fart. I'm gonna wait till there's no food in my mouth before I make it. Like, oh bro, the guy was next to me and he went, Drull! What the frig is Drull? I was like, how are your sound effects different depending on where you come from? Oh, it's jokes, man.
I was not expecting that, I'm not gonna lie.
Asians come up with some funny stuff, man. He was like, bro, the bowl came towards me and I went, tuck.
I actually know a few people that say stuff, I'm not gonna lie.
It's a very Asian thing to say.
Yo, you just made it work over.
I can't know you're not confident in your sexuality.
No, I'm just, as in like fully move, whole body and everything.
What? Okay, so after eating till I'm full, surprisingly there's a lot of food left. I overestimated myself, as you tend to do. I was very hungry today and I think I ate a bit too fast, so I filled up way too fast. Now, after finishing the food, my review is going to change slightly. This here was really nice tasting at first, but after like your third, fourth mouthful of it, it started to get very repetitive and the flavors were not sharp enough to keep hitting your palate in the right way, and it started to just become, I'm kind of getting sick of this or bored of this, and we're not sick of it, bored of it. The bread just got really soggy as I was eating along, and so it's not enjoyable to have soggy bread with curry at all. This held up its own. The coleslaw is really delicious, the chicken is really delicious, you can keep eating that. The flavors are just right, it works. And the yogurt chaat bombs, I finished those, as you can see. The flavor is sharp, it's powerful, it's there. It's very soothing, especially when you're eating other things that are spicy. The yogurt in there kind of cools down your stomach from all the spice. The meat curry, though I said the flavor was at the back of your palate and it wasn't so strong, that actually helped it in being something that you could just keep eating because the flavor wasn't too much. Whereas this, the flavor of the tomato was very strong. I think maybe if the portion size was a bit smaller and it wasn't such a big main dish, it would be nice. But with the size that they serve it to you, the bread got soggy, the dish got repetitive. So this here, I'm going to take that down to a 6 out of 10 instead of a 9 out of 10. I can't really finish that, not just because I'm full, just because it's a bit cold now, and like I said, if you're sharing it, it'll probably be good, but as a one-person thing, not really. This is going to move up from a 7 to an 8. That was delicious. These, I'm straight up going to move that to a 9.5. The power in that flavor, the way it just hits and zings through everything in your mouth, it kind of cleans your palate. Very delicious. This, an 8 out of 10. If you like char grilled, if you like grilled food, if you like that kind of thing, that is definitely going to be the thing for you. Mowgli overall, the food is really good. If you know what you're ordering, hopefully after this review you might have an idea. The price levels are not so bad considering what you get. I mean, that portion is £8 for that sized curry. So I know some people might have an issue with that. So like I said, if you're here to spend money, no problems. If you're not, this isn't really going to be the place for you. It's not the biggest value for money. But overall, the meal was satisfying. The meal was really nice. The flavors were on point. Quite authentic tasting Indian cuisine. Yeah, a 7 out of 10, a strong 7 out of 10 for Mowgli, Grand Central, Birmingham, if you want to check that place out. I'm going to try and attempt to finish this food now because I'm a fat blob and I don't like to waste food. If not, we're going to take it home and enjoy it then. Thanks for that, mate. We're going to take it home and enjoy it with that. But until then, yeah, and then just whatever. Okay, guys, we are outside now. I am full, I am satisfied. We have finished our meal. Unbelievably, yes, even though I was so full, we did manage to finish it. Overall, Mowgli is a really great experience. You really get that southern street vibe. It's almost like southern Florida kind of firelights, New Orleans type style of place, which is really nice and enjoyable to be there. So as a whole chilled atmosphere, including the food and everything, it was a good restaurant to go to. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. The food was really good. Again, the only thing that let it down was that one dish, just because the bread got soggy, and as it cooled down and got a bit colder, it wasn't so enjoyable to eat. But the rest, especially that yogurt chaat buns, if you are going to come here, you definitely need to get that starter. The flavor is impactful, it's strong, it is sharp, it gets straight to the point, and it kind of just cleans your palate. It's really refreshing. I actually want to go order some more right now if I wasn't so full. But yeah guys, if you enjoyed the video, smash that like button, click subscribe down below, hit that bell icon. We release videos every Friday, so if you want to stay tuned and watch each episode as they come out. We are currently in Birmingham and we're staying in central Birmingham. If you guys have any places to recommend, then comment down below. If you have any critiques and feedback on the videos, please comment down below and let that get to us. But as always guys, I hope you have a great day. Peace out my Minty Munchers. I will see you next Friday. Bam!
Internal temperature too high. Allow it to cool.